Gaelle. It's the girl Gaelle. How are you guys doing tonight? If you haven't already, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below and join the Gaelle gang. Also, if you haven't, please make sure you turn your post notifications on so you never miss a time that I upload. And at the end of this video, please make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. I have two special guests with me. So to the left is the one and only Miss Brody. Yeah. You guys seen her before on my channel, does necessary.
Hi guys.
But to the right, guys, I have Nilda, and she's my other sister, but you guys never seen her before. So today we're gonna be doing a little mukbang.
It's mukbang.
I never really know how to say the word.
MUKBANG.
See? I don't know. Kyle came up with the idea that we should do a mukbang. Nilda just came up with the idea that we should record because, you know, she's
That
here.
was pretty sick.
Yeah, and she's filming herself, so why not?
Yeah.
Basically, what's the topic that we're talking about?
So, we're gonna talk about where I came from. And
Right,
it's family.
you guys see us, you're like, okay, it's two chocolate kids, and it's like, who's this vanilla kid?
Right, like, what's going
I like to
on?
say caramel, but it's fine.
How is she your sister?
How is she your sister? You guys don't look like, why is she your sister? Like, how do you have, you don't have sisters, you only have an older brother.
Right.
What?
There's a lot you don't know.
Pause. If you know me, you know that I got mad siblings.
I think one day we should do it with all our siblings.
Yeah. You know how long they've been? I think we'd have to do it in series because of how long for everybody to get together. I would love to do that.
I don't even know half of them.
I would like to do like a group, like, family picture.
Me
with
too.
like just the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, you guys are probably wondering, it's like, how are you guys sisters? So,
20 years ago.
Yeah.
So I knew Gabby here. Gabby,
yeah.
Since she was 3 years old. We have Christmas pictures together.
Now insert them. Boom, right there.
So, you know, 20 years ago, my dad, he, you know, was, you know, young fly guy. My dad's fine, okay?
Fine chocolate man.
I'm not just saying that because he's my daddy, but he's fine.
And my mother thought I was good.
Oh my gosh, shout out to Eliza. Yo.
Hey guys, when we get into detail, you guys are really gonna be like, wait, y'all cool with the baby mamas? Like, yeah, like could be second mother type of stuff.
Crazy how
20 years ago, you know, we young, my parents got married really young, and things happen, you know, so my dad was just trying to experience life.
Yeah.
And during the experiences, he was experienced with not his right head, but his lower head. And so, you know, he got caught up and he met Nilda's mom. And to be honest with you, I don't really know that side, like how they actually met, like what was.
I don't know how they met.
I don't know.
Because like your mom told
I
them.
feel like all of a sudden they were together.
Yeah, it was one of those, I don't know where they.
And I was just meeting her and I was like, hey.
Right, I don't know where.
You always bring me and I was always like, hi.
Yeah,
Like,
it was crazy. I don't know what was going on, but he was saying that you were his
the
niece.
niece, I was his granddaughter.
His niece.
My dad had the nerve.
I had the nerve to say I was his brother's kid.
I was stressed. There was one time I came to the house and I remember seeing a picture of all 5 of you, and I was so confused. I was like, what? I don't know what this means.
Wait, but isn't this his niece? Like maybe his brother passed away and took her in. Like,
I don't know where they met exactly, but they met. And what happened, Nilda?
Dude, I don't know. They got together. Abby was around all the time. We would go see his mom and
Her mom was
sister
all
and the
good.
kids over there. I used to see them all the time. It took forever until I actually met you.
I see someone peeking in the corner.
Do you need to go by?
Do you need to go by?
Yes.
Okay,
Go
go
home.
ahead.
Oh, I can.
I didn't need to see it.
Okay.
So anyways, so
That was after.
So I met you
But-
guys while my mom was pregnant, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
I didn't even know.
When we're kids, I didn't even know.
You know, when you're kids, you don't know
You just think your person's stomach's getting big, and then you're like, okay.
I didn't know that. Oh, this is your dad's, you know.
That's how it was though. When I saw that picture, like I thought it was weird, but I remember seeing the picture but not thinking twice about it afterwards.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And so I never even mentioned it to my mom. She found out way later. Like,
Are you
they were
serious? So you
together,
mean to tell me your mom didn't know?
she had no idea. I don't think so. She didn't know that because she thought she was a niece.
Because so whatever happened, it's like they started dating, and then I remember one day that I was born, right?
No.
Okay, let's take us more to the
This is
story.
what I remember. So,
What do you remember? You were
my
three.
mom, trust me, I remember.
This is the late 90s.
So I remember,
Right before Instagram
Right.
and social media.
you literally have to go through the work pants and try to figure out. Like, people are writing phone numbers on pieces of paper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how she found out. She found a number.
Uh-huh.
So my mom at the time, I didn't realize when I was younger that she couldn't really speak English. I always thought my mom was the same way that she is now. But then when I think about it, she wasn't that way.
Mm-hmm.
She called the number, I guess her and Nilda's mom answered.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, she don't really know what to say. I don't remember, I don't remember what she said. But I know it wasn't something nice, okay? So then she confronted my dad about it, like, where's this number?
Obviously, he denied it.
Blah, blah, blah. He's like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. And then, you know, obviously
That
argument,
sounds just like
blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So then at this point, my brother Daniel is born, and she goes digging again. And what you find is the little birth certificate, and I know that's when hell broke loose. Like,
Yeah, so
different.
my mom was stupid again, and she found the birth certificate, and she was like,
who the hell is this?
who the hell is
It's like your signature is on
Yeah.
here. Like, what are you talking about?
So I think this is when she called your mom more.
This is tea for me.
Yeah.
Like she like called your mom multiple
Mhm.
times, and I remember just listening to this lady cry and cry and cry on the phone and kept saying, "I'm sorry, I didn't know."
Yeah. But yeah, she was calling and she would cry and she would apologize like, I didn't know, I'm so sorry. And it's sad because she didn't know. She was in a situation where she didn't know.
So my dad played her.
Uh-huh.
Like think about how these side chicks began played these days. Sometimes, you know, it's not always the side chick's fault.
Yeah.
I'm not calling you mom a side chick, but the other woman,
Yeah.
they don't know. And these men will literally lie on their children, lie on their whole
Yeah.
life,
Yeah.
and act like it's not there, like non-existent.
Right.
I mean, some guys, such as what's that guy that killed his wife that wanted to start a new life? The documentary.
The Chris Watts guy.
Chris Watts was a bastard, and he just wanted to like start
Murder.
a new life, so he killed his wife.
Instead of just being honest, like,
Caribbean men are not like that. They will literally have a whole family and go find and make a new family.
yeah. And half the time it really don't be the girl's fault, like the new family.
So yeah, so that happened. Dada was born. So all I remember is I seen a picture of him.
Have you guys even
in the
said who Dada is?
Oh,
I told my brother that, I don't know.
yeah.
Oh,
But we call him Dad for
Yeah.
short.
Yeah.
That's great.
I remember a picture of him crawling on a cream couch.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my couch.
The white onesie.
And I'm like, okay. And my mom's like, this is your brother.
Yeah.
I'm like, how is he my brother? He didn't come from you. He's my brother. And then he's like, this is your dad's child. And I'm like, oh, okay, I have another brother.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was so hard for me to get used to him because I would look at him, he would look at me. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like, how am I supposed to interact with these people? And we were all so young.
But
Like,
what's so crazy is like, I'm not gonna lie, like out of all my siblings, I was the one that always had to cook with the younger ones first. Because my dad was always bringing me around.
yeah,
Because
but
I
she
was
was
the
young.
youngest one. But for them, it was totally different.
It was so different. Like, I didn't know what to do. And then I remember one time was it your birthday party, Dilda?
Yeah.
Was that when
Yeah.
you were wearing the zebra dress?
No, the blue outfit. Remember when I had the whole blue outfit on with the
We were
silk
wearing the
things?
sweatsuits. Was
We
that
got into some pictures. Like, I do have those pictures. I was wearing this nice silk pressed pants with the was the Old Navy blue shirt.
Yeah, and your hair was in a little twist.
My mom did my hair like, you
Yeah.
know, Haitian little girls when they go to birthday parties. And I had a little and they had, and it's like, it's time for us to interact. And I'm like,
We're so awkward.
Well, I feel like I remember the first time I met you, I thought you didn't like me at all.
I think, yeah, Nilda was scared.
No, she was scared. She kept saying that you didn't like her.
Yeah.
I was
Oh my
terrified.
God. That's so funny because that still happens to me today. But anyways, so I guess I don't know. I was just trying to figure it out. Like,
It was weird.
it was weird. How did you feel, Nilda? Like, what was that like for you from your side?
I feel like I could have prevented a lot, but I was so young I didn't know what was going on.
Right, because young kids can't be up in grown folk business. Like today, you can't. It's not like that. Now it's like, mommy, I see daddy with his other girlfriend.
Can you imagine?
I'm not gonna lie.
Can you come pick me up, Dad? With his
I'm not
other
gonna
girlfriend?
listen. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't say girlfriend, but I probably slipped once or twice. But I didn't know. But you guys are probably wondering, like, how is she your sister? So, like I said, we share a sibling. So our younger brother, Dada, is her younger brother because they share the same mom, and then we share the same dad as him, and then we share him. And because we grew up with each other and we were always with each other, this is our sister. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter whether we share the same dad or not, she's my sister.
Yeah, and she lives in Florida. She used
Yeah.
to live out here, but she don't live out here no more.
Yeah, so all of this was happening out here.
Yeah.
I remember, like, vividly when they came to the house, and we were all outside, like, in the big, like, you know how kids worn out was. And she was like telling us that they were leaving, but at this point we were mad close. Like, I remember when she taught us how to clean our ears with the lotion in the kitchen, and she used to do that, and I used to cry so much because I hated
Just don't crack her face. You couldn't even wash her face. You couldn't even shower her when she was
I
done.
hated those days.
Wow.
And when she was telling us they were leaving, I was so sad.
That's a distant memory, bro.
Yeah, I was so
Or I remember
sad.
when she first taught us titita. Do you have to wash it titita? Is that titita? Pepita. I'm telling you guys, like, this was like our life.
Yeah,
Like, I
she
don't have my mom.
definitely was like our second mom.
I don't have a
Yeah.
mom, and then I used to just.
Yeah,
Another
I used to
stuff.
go to her house. She used to do our hair. Like, we like legit was that was my second mom. And it's so weird because in most cases in like families like this, the moms are not getting along.
But they get along now.
And this is
I mean, but they did at that
Yeah.
point where we were always hanging out. It was like, okay, I'm going to this house.
And this is what God's grace, like this. You know, I was gonna bring back to the word. My mom has like the most. You know when God says love your neighbor as thyself, like she has the most vivid picture of that. Like some women, they would not. Who's gonna talk to the? Who's gonna do that? Who's gonna put up with it? Who's gonna let their children to go and get up? Because we really don't have nothing to do with it. Like we don't have nothing to do with with Nova's mom. Like, but she was like, no, like I want you guys to know each other and. It's not their fault, and she has like the most forgiving heart. And that's what God's love is supposed to look like. Like that's what it means to love your neighbor, no matter how much the person hurts you. That's what forgiveness is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But also, even so, like your mom is just such a sweet person.
Yeah, she's
like,
so. Oh my god.
like
That's
she's
what everyone says.
such
She's
a-
the best.
She is. She's
so
so
sweet, she's so
caring.
nice.
Like she
Loving.
like loves us. Like she'll call me like on Facebook, like, hey baby, like how like that's like my mom, like another mom in my life. Like so how could you not want to open your heart to someone like that who
Right,
genuinely
she
like
genuinely,
did
like-
not know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like and she never was like disrespectful. Like she was always like, I'm so sorry. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
she was
Not to
now
just
put
my mom, like to us.
us. You know what I mean? So like you can't like not be forgiven to someone like that.
It's so crazy. Because that's definitely like the first. Well, I've always had a blended family.
Yeah.
Like my grandmother is married into my family, and so just like my cousins that are out here, they just like marriage, and I'm still like, no, you're my cousin.
Yeah.
And so it's just like I've always had a blended family, and I feel like my mom always helped out with that.
Yeah.
Like down to my cousins, everybody else in Florida, it's all still blended.
Yeah.
So we all still get along.
Yeah.
That's like the
And
dope
that's
part about it.
literally us. And I know that's one thing that my dad, regardless of everything that he's done, like he always said that I want you guys to know each other because one day when he's not here, we have to be able to lean on each other because it's gonna affect each and every single one of us differently. 'Cause
Right.
we
I
all
don't
have
have kids
it.
marrying their cousins
Yeah,
or brothers.
but I'm trying to know,
I
like,
need to know who they
oh,
are.
who's your dad? Oh, who's your uncle? Like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I just think it's an amazing thing that we are so close. Yeah, it's my sister.
Oh yeah, so what's the funny thing is like now, like we would always go, we went to Florida how many times?
I think I went twice.
3 times. We went when we were younger.
No, I went twice because I was like,
Remember I went with my dad.
I went twice when
Dada.
no, I went 3 times. I went 3 times. But the only reason why I went 3 times is because Dada was getting back dropped off because we went to Vegas. That was the only time. But I went with y'all, and then I went again with you. Like, but I went twice with you, and then once with Daddy.
I think I went a couple of times.
You definitely did.
Yeah, I'm like very family oriented.
So am I. Just can't travel all the time.
I don't know. It's amazing. Like we still have that like sister time. Like.
Yeah.
I mean, we may not talk every day, but when we link up, it's like where we left
like
off.
like she came over here and I was like, oh my gosh, I miss you so much, but it wasn't like, so how are you doing?
How are you doing?
We literally just got right into conversation. Like, this is my sister. No, like
it was legit.
we just talking about
hey,
it.
boo, like, what's going on?
Cause that's family. Do you know what I mean? Like that's my sister.
And
Why
I think that's how it should be. Like, so when I talk to my father, I'm like, so he says, oh, God said be fruitful and multiply. I said, yeah, but he didn't say be fruitful and multiply with multiple women.
You know when someone doesn't really know the scripture, it's like Medea.
He like picking out.
It's like Medea. She'll take it and she'll flip it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he's like pulling out a scripture and then using it to his own.
Yeah.
But
yeah, guys. I mean,
Those crazy times.
because kids back in the day were so innocent. That's the reason why it was easier, which sucks because it just shows that, you know, they kind of took advantage, but it's like, we were truly just kids. Like,
We were
it was like I was
that
just
played outside.
Yeah, like meeting another person, like another friend, like you know what I mean. Like even with my cousins, like we're so close. Like it was just another kid to me. Like my next bestie. I wasn't thinking like, damn, this could really be my sister.
or I needed like therapy and
Like,
stuff like that.
yeah, now I need to. And it's like obviously those type of situations have affected me in life. But honestly, I'm gonna say thank you, Jesus, because I could have easily been one of those kids, and I could have milked the hell out of that situation and become. We all 3 of us could have been.
Yeah, I could have been like, well, because I got no daddy in my life.
I got daddy issues.
I got daddy issues.
Which is why I go for certain men. Like,
yeah, I could use that big time, but you know, but God
but there's nothing wrong with admitting that you got daddy issues.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I know
what
who my dad is. I know who my father is. But can I say that he was around all the time? No, because there would be weeks I wouldn't see him. There would be days I wouldn't even call him. But it is what it is.
sometimes the way that your parents act and brought up is because something happened to them. And it's like we can't blame them because they didn't have that correct foundation.
And even us knowing our father's upbringing, which is why I have a lot of sympathy for him.
So I don't blame it at all. It's not like, you know, when you come from like, people say you come from a good household, it's like some things weren't
Those things, like when they say generational curses, guys, it's a real thing.
That's what they mean.
Yeah, that's all that it is.
It's like a kid, for example, who grew up with the parents stuck on heroin and drugs, blah, blah, blah. Thank the Lord if one of the kids come out and they don't do that. But there's always, you hear those stories like, my parents was on drugs, so this is why I'm on drugs. And my parent was crazy, they had schizo, so I'm schizophrenic. It's cursed, that's generational curses, you know?
So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. This is the end of it. I love my sisters so much, okay? Wait, we didn't say ages because I know we all look like young mamas because black don't crack. But how old are you?
I'm 35, guys.
Lies!
I am 29, bro. Like
29 and fine.
29 and fine. And
I am 23 and I'm a baddie. Okay. And Yola is
28.
and she's looking great.
20,
Okay.
28, 29, 23. Like, come on.
Like, guys, come on. And we all look like we're in our early 20s. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did,
This is transparent,
Oh my
okay?
I need to do the
We are hot, open, and transparent.
I say real raw content, okay? Like, but we're hot, open and transparent, whatever you want to say. We're just gonna say with realness on a platter. But yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. Also, if you haven't, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below and join the Gaelle gang. And lastly, make sure you turn your post notifications on so you never miss the time that I upload. Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel. If you guys want to see more talks like this, comment down below. I love you guys so much. Tell a friend to tell a friend because we're on the road to 200. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Oh yeah, make sure you make sure you subscribe to my
Yes,
Well,
Brody
not
and Jay.
our YouTube channel, Brody and Jay. But make sure you subscribe to
You
our
can find-
Haitian speaking folks.
You can find their channel featured on my channel. So thank you so much for tuning to All About Gaelle. I'm Gaelle.
And this is Brody.
And this is...
Nilda.
And we're signing out.